Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are tearing into a highly passionate, honestly kind of incredibly slang-heavy piece of rugby league analysis that's basically been setting the internet on fire. It's called the Murray Manifesto. So, if you're invested in the New South Wales Blues engine room debate, well, this unfiltered look into fan psychology and team strategy is exactly what you need. Let's just get right into it, shall we?
Okay, let's dive into this. The manifesto kicks off with just a perfect summary of the current mood, saying everyone's got their dacks in a twist. And honestly, it's pretty true. There is a massive collective anxiety gripping the fan base right now over exactly who should be playing where in the middle of the field.
Section 1. Game 1 Survival. The context behind the chaos.
Now, to really understand this manifesto, you have to look at the timeline that brought us to this boiling point. Game 1, the Blues nearly got pantsed. Literally, total on-field humiliation averted only by Tedesco snagging a match winner right at the death. But the real spark, that was Cam Murray coming off the bench with his "I'll run till I die" routine. Follow that up with Murray utterly dominating at the club level post-game, and well, here we are at present day with fans demanding he gets the starting spot.
Moving right along to Section 2. The Cam Murray Factor. The challenger emerges.
The author definitely doesn't mince words here. Their argument is super simple. The bloke's been elite for years, and selectors just keep finding excuses to leave him on the bench till it's almost too late. So starting Murray isn't viewed as some revolutionary tactical masterstroke, right? It's really just seen as an overdue acknowledgement of reality.
Section 3. The Penrith Mafia Problem. Entrenched incumbents.
Now, what's really interesting about this comparison is how the battle lines are drawn by the author. Over in one corner, you have what the manifesto provocatively dubs the Penrith Mafia, meaning Isaah Yeo and the entrenched incumbents who've enjoyed a so-called golden run. And in the other corner, the South's boy. Cam Murray is championed here as the relentless workhorse pushing to hijack that number 13 jersey. So it's basically the established dynasty going toe-to-toe with the ultimate challenger.
All right, Section 4. Injecting Roosters Mongrel. The wildcard solutions. So to fix the engine room, the author essentially demands we inject some Roosters mongrel. And if you follow the sport, we all know what that means. They want Victor Radley's specific brand of uncompromising, aggressive grit out there. It's not just about ball-playing skills anymore. The manifesto is practically begging for a ruthless physical attitude to shatter the current, totally predictable cycle in the forward pack.
So what are the author's actual tactical demands? Well, they're laid out pretty clearly for us. First, shift Yeo. Next, give the South's boy the starting 13 jersey. Then, chuck Victor Radley in to provide that exact mongrel we just talked about. And finally, give Reece Robson some rotation minutes. The writer is just sick and tired of the selectors playing musical chairs in the middle and acting surprised when the games end up as tight as a fish's arse, to quote the source directly. They want definitive, aggressive change. No doubt about it.
Bringing us to Section 5, the predictable selection cycle, a cynical forecast.
And this brilliantly illustrates the author's self-described smart arse prediction. Step 1, the selectors finally cave and start Cam Murray. Step 2, Murray absolutely smashes it, proving everyone right. And then Step 3, the inevitable regression where they just bench him next series under the guise of team balance. It's a hilariously cynical trap that the author practically guarantees will make fans absolutely lose their minds all over again. We'll wrap up today's explainer with the manifesto's final, super provocative sign-off. Start Murray at lock or keep the current circus rolling. I mean, do you break the mold and reward form, or do you stick with the entrenched hierarchy? That is the ultimate question at the heart of this entire debate. Thanks so much for joining me to deconstruct this chaos today. Keep analyzing, keep questioning, and I will see you in the next explainer.